Hello. How you doing? Me? I'm okay. My name is Cricket. You can also call me Chow Yun Smut. Welcome to the Corner Booth. This is the online YouTube equivalent of being in your favorite late night diner in the Corner Booth at Bar Rush. We talk about anything and everything except politics and drama. It's good to see you. Just wait a little bit for the notification to go out and just kind of babble. Well, there's Dill Rod and Panda Kelly. Hello, good to see you both. So yesterday was the funeral. Some of you watched it live. Some of you caught it. Sorry, I'm moving everything around. Some of you caught it on the replay. Danny and Leah's channel. Hi, good to see you. I heard a rumor that you guys tied the knot. Good for you. Hey, Purple Groovy. Hey, Draitson. So yesterday was the funeral, or the celebration of life, rather. Hello, Danielle Orrick. And it went really well, I think. The lectern at which we all stood to give our readings or whatever. Hey, Heather Mack. Peace. Love. Teresa Dawson, you made it. Well, the microphone wasn't on, so it was a bit difficult to hear people. Once I realized the microphone wasn't on, I started projecting a little bit so that everyone could hear me, and that's a good thing. Hello, Amanda in Alaska. But it went well. The honor guard showed up. They did their thing. Hello, Joanne Rice. Ooh, you celebrated your 70th trip around the sun. Congratulations, Joanne Rice. You're not the only one with a birthday. Millie the Dandelion had one this week as well. Happy birthday to you. The honor guard thing happened, and it was something. Oh, you watched it, Teresa. Excellent. Yeah, we had a good service. The final hymn was perfect, and people in the church were dancing. And because this is the kind of church it is, there just happened to be tambourines in pretty much every pew. And so people were using those. It was good. It was good. The luncheon afterward was nice. Oh, Brian had a birthday too. Fantastic. The honor guard was really emotional. And Teresa, I don't think we got footage of outside. But after they did the whole thing with the flag, we all went outside and they did a 21 gun salute to honor Jerry. It was a lot. It was big. They played taps, and I knew that was going to be the thing that got Mom to fall apart. We weren't expecting Jerry's son to react in quite the visceral way that he did, but I'm glad that he was able to get it out. I'm glad that he was able to express that in the moment and also just be there for the honors. Honors that his stepdad that his dad never got while he was alive. But yeah, we did that. And then we all went downstairs for the luncheon. Hi, Dwan Gloves, RN, SP. It's good to see you. And the luncheon went fine. And by the time we got back here, I was completely exhausted. I was peopled out and just couldn't people much anymore. So I kind of hid down here with Choo Choo and Tay Tay, and or what is it, Rounders and T-ball, and just kind of had very limited peoples around, and it was good. I needed to recharge, and today I slept a lot, and I was a little late coming on today because this evening, because I've been sitting upstairs watching TV with Mom, and she made chicken soup from scratch the way we do, and it was delicious. Hello, Diane Phelan Muller. And yeah, it was, all in all, it was quite a day yesterday, but things went really well. The flowers were gorgeous. They had been donated to us by a friend of my brother. And then the church ladies packed up everything that was left over from the luncheon and sent it all home with us. So fridge Tetris needed to be played. And tomorrow I'll be making corned beef and cabbage because it's St. Paddy's Day tomorrow. And well, we don't get to cook cabbage in the house, or hadn't been able to very often, simply because Jerry was very anti-cabbage. So we are instead now free to cook cabbage and sauerkraut and all the cabbage products we want. I might try my hand at making kimchi from scratch. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. But yeah, we're gonna make corned beef and cabbage tomorrow, and it's gonna be delicious. And today is also the 7-year anniversary of having my internal 3D printer removed, the uterus, as 'twere. Hello, sunshines, my little Cadbury egg. And it is the 3rd anniversary of my sister's passing. So it's an interesting day emotionally. Cold cannon. Kimchi is super easy. I know it's delicious, but I wasn't aware that it was super easy. From what I understand, it gets a little messy, and I'm kind of in for it. I'm here for it. And if I can grow Napa cabbage on the plant on the property out here, even better. 3D printer uninstalled. Damn right. 7 years ago. It remains the best thing I've ever done for myself. Honestly, the best decision I've ever made for myself. And I remain cranky that it took so long to get permission to do what I wanted with my own body. Traumatic pauses here. Hello. Yes, I missed Pi Day here, but I did not miss it in spirit. Pi Day was observed here. Yes, 'twas. And hello, shut up, Matt. Yeah, today is a lot to ungloves. It's a lot. But, getting through it. Getting through it. I slept most of the day, and it was glorious. It was beautiful sleep. It was solid sleep. Ooh, you're making clotted cream. It's boring to make. Rosalind, also, I plan on heading over to the P.O. box tomorrow. I am, by the time I got the notification that it had been put there and was ready for pickup, we were still at the church in the basement downstairs, and I no longer had access to the P.O. box lobby, but I'll be going there. Today, Shut Up Matt learned that the female version of teabagging is flappuccino. Oh my. Hello, Kimberly Gabaldon. Okay, so clotted cream is boring to make. Interesting. I've never made it. Now I know. Anyway, Rosalind sent a little package to the PO box. It arrived yesterday. Post offices are not convenient. That is true, and they're about to get even more inconvenient if what I'm hearing comes to fruition. What was I going to say? Yeah, and for the amount that we spend for a PO box, you'd think that they would make the lobby hours a little bit more inviting for us, but apparently not. Yeah, because mine, which I actually have to pay for again, is like $239 or something for the year. I mean, thank goodness part of it's a tax write-off, but still. Wait, did you get a book from the PO box? No, I did not. But I will. I'll be going there tomorrow, so perhaps it will be there waiting for me. Clotted cream requires you stand there and stir cream over a low heat for hours. Oh my. So like risotto. Risotto is also really boring to make because you just have to keep stirring the fucker. How annoying. I will be there tomorrow though, dramatic pause, and so I will check to see if there is a book waiting for me. But yeah, I mean they're expensive and it's annoying. Yeah, what price safety though, right? What was I going to say? There was something I was going to say after that, but now I don't remember. Crap. To start an English argument, ask what order butter, jam, and clotted cream goes on a scone. You know, I think that there are so many people. Hey, Puka Vista, here you are. That's right. I was late too. Oh no. Hello, Cricket and all love from Culver City, California. Sad news, Eric's Bar and Grill was burned to the ground last night, so I'm planning on trying to rebuild and restore it in the next few weeks. Well, Eric Levitt, you just take your time. I'm terribly sorry to hear that. How awful. I hope everyone got out okay. Yes, but rice cooks faster than cream reduces. I found a tool that stirs for you. I is lazy. Hey, sometimes you just do what you gotta. I really do need to find some sort of footstool ottoman thing to be under this desk so that I can actually put my feet up. Rosalind says if you're doing both butter and clotted cream, then the butter goes first, cream second, then jam. And apparently Rosalind will fight you on this. So I'm staying the hell out of that argument. I understand the idea of butter first because especially if the scone is warm, then you want that butter to melt into the scone. And the rest of it, I guess you can just fight amongst yourselves. That's right. We will rebuild, and Xena Marlene to Eric for moral support. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Everyone is fine. I got them out before it burned. Fantastic. Good, because having narrowly escaped a fire my own self, I know how terrifying it is. Xena Marlene, to you, babe. Now, what else have we got? I know it's been a few days since I've been here, but yeah, it's been a week, and today has been a lot. But again, I slept really well. I spent a lot of time just hanging out with Mom, watching television. We finished watching Skeleton Crew, and now I'm introducing her to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series because she'd not seen it before. So she's fully enveloped in that as she's writing out thank you notes for the cards that we received yesterday. And we received quite a few cards, and they were lovely. People in general were lovely. I did not write anything down for my eulogy. I delivered it off the cuff. No notes. And I forgot a couple of things, but I got the main points. And that's the important bit. That glass reminded me of your gash from the dishwasher debacle. Yes, it's from the same batch. And I still have a scar from that little debacle. Right there. Yep. And this cut on my hand also comes from washing dishes. Why am I allowed to wash dishes? Why? I just don't even know. Felix the cat. Hello. Good to see you. Or Felix the cat. The cat. Felix the cat. I'm assuming that it means Felix the cat, but it looks like Felix the cat. So, okay. Franklin MC. Hello. Good to see you. Rice, clotted cream, porridge, in omnis carpulum. It's all in the wrist. In omnis carpulum. But so are many things. Badminton, fencing, crocheting. Yes. And other things as well. Solo 2D assists, from what I understand, are that's all in the wrist as well. Hello, Sergeant Fanny. Good to see you. And Sergeant Fanny is here to remind us to please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I just appreciate the engagement. And also, please check to see if you're still subscribed. YouTube likes to pull some funniness and unsubscribe people. And looks like they've done so recently again. I think I'm down under 1130 again. I'm down to 1129. Just really frustrating. You get 4 or 5, you lose them again, really frustrating. But the check to see if you're still subscribed is mainly what I'm trying to say. And if you've not subscribed yet, please do so. And also hit that notification bell. Touch my ding ding dong, my tra-la-la. And select all notifications so that you know whenever my random ass decides to go online. We do accept your super chats, your super stickers, all of the super things. We do have memberships here at $2.99 a month. Hello, Pearl. Welcome. You got here precisely when you were supposed to. And if you wish to help the channel in ways that are both immediately available and not available at all to YouTube taking a chunk out of it, because they take 30%. I think everybody knows that all by now. Pete Pablo 1999, hello. Then down there in the description box will not only be a way that you can help one of the friends of the channel, because I make sure that there's always something there for that, but all the ways that you can contact me and you can assist the channel. You can help us out, help support the channel, help get the P.O. box paid for, everything else. Ella said, hit the like. She means it. Oh, she does. You don't want to make Ella mad. So the P.O. box is there. My email address is there. The PayPal, the Venmo that Denver Steve-O made me get, it's all down in the description box, as well as the Amazon wish list, which I still do need to prune down because there were a few things that I put on there for Jerry, and now he's not going to need them. So here we are. Anyway, that's the responsible YouTuber stuff out the way. Yes, Ella does mean it. Don't make her mad. Rosalind doesn't like her when she's angry. She scares some people. I introduced her to T-Ball yesterday, and he took a couple steps back. He was like, what the hell just happened? Oh my God, the teeth. So, yeah. Then we had to tell him all about how Shar was able to discover her origin story, and that was interesting. And yeah, so it's been a day. It's been a day. It's been a couple of days. It's been a week, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. There's been some birthdays. There's been some anniversaries. There's been all kinds of stuff happening. There's marriages, clandestine marriages in Vegas. It's crazy. It's bonkerdoodles, and I'm really glad for it. I love to hear it. I love to see all of the things that are happening. I love hearing about it. And I'm really anxious to get out in the garden and start making things happen. Although after we got home yesterday, it decided to start snowing. All the snow has now since fucked off, but it decided to start snowing, and that's frustrating as well. I want to get out in the garden. I have from Heather Mack just about the cutest little watering can in the world, and we got to get our containers going, and so we can have the container garden on the on the back deck. We're going to get that going. Hey, represent. It's Duff. I love your bonnet. Good to see you. Who got married? Danny and Leah got married. Sneaky little buggers, aren't they? Yep, they got married. They did the thing. Bit sad I didn't get an invite, but then again, I've also been really busy. So it makes sense that I didn't get an invite. I've become Rapunzel with my beautiful hair. I got to tell you, this hair is getting ridiculously long. All of it. There's so much hair. Why? And I've got all the regrowth. It is good to hear good things happening to good people. Yeah, it really is. It's nice to hear it. I love it. Duff said, yeah, Danny and Leah got married, Duff. We've had a strange few days in Scotland. Sun shining and mild temp. Very nice. Yeah, it's I daren't say it because I don't want to jinx it. But it's very possible that the season between winter and summer, which here is known as mud, may actually be coming. I don't know. But I feel like I need to start getting seeds going, get my seedlings happening so that but that means I need to order more seeds. Because there's so many things I want to grow. I made up such a long wish list of things that I want to grow. And I mean, if I have my way, then maybe also I can grow, clear some space and grow some wheat in a spot that hasn't been yet tilled up. We've already got a spot picked out for the potatoes. For the inaugural crop of the potato commune. And corns. We're going to grow corn and Brussels sprouts and broccolis and maybe some leeks and lettuces and tomat. Ooh, I have good news, Dawn Glove says. I just found my left Raycon. Yeah, we're not sponsored by Raycon. We're not sponsored by anybody. But that's been missing for nearly a year. Holy crap. That's amazing. Congratulations to you. I've been looking for my earbuds and I can't find them. And I know they're both in the case and I know that they need to be charged, but I can't find them. So I need to do that. I think they got lost when I was, when we were doing the room switcheroo. So it's been a few weeks. Ooh, you're doing an herb garden and heirloom marigolds. Very nice, Puka Vista. We're going to do herbs as well. I might even try my hand at growing my own paprika so that we can dry it and grind it and have it all be here. Hey, Sophia. Ketchup and fries. Yes, that's what it's called. Ketchup and fries. The tomato plant grafted onto a potato plant. And I totally want to do that. It just seems so goofy. But there will be other tomatoes as well, because you got to have, like, the tomato, the ketchup and fries one is a cherry tomato. Um, and I want to do some other cherry tomatoes as well, but I also want to do a paste tomato, a Swiss tomato, and a slicer. So there's going to be some Romas, some San Marzano kind of things, maybe a purple carbon for the slicer. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I need to do some things. Pearl says, "Hey, Jeannie Hansen, good to see you. Good news. Hubby is doing good. We talk almost every day. Still divorcing, but good to talk and not fight with each other constantly." That's fantastic. It's going to make the whole thing so much more amicable. Early Girl Improved was pretty good tomato. Okay, good to know. I'm really pleased to hear that for you, Pearl. That's excellent. Duff made macaroni and cheese with loads of leeks and broccoli. 'Twas delicious. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm talking delightfully dirty. Yes, yes. Oh, I am here for filthy gardening. Hey, Julie McGuire. It's been a quite a weekend, honestly. It's been quite a weekend. But thank you for the hugs. I appreciate them. I love them. Um, but yeah, so many tomatoes. So many tomatoes. I want to grow all the tomatoes and so little time. Puka Vista loves the San Marzanos. Yep. Yep. For a sauce tomato, or a paste tomato, you really can't beat them. And I plan on canning my ass off with, all of the stuff, because, why are you growing food if you're not also preserving it? So I'm going to be a busy, busy bitch. But why not, right? For as long as we have the land, we may as well use it. I don't know how long we're going to be able to stay here. It's all really up in the air. Shoot, I can't, I'm still like scratching every month just to pay the damn phone bill. But and the PO box and everything else. But again, um, I'll be able to actually get back to doing work, doing agency work, now that I'm not doing um, full-time care of another human being. And so hopefully that will bring in some income, and I'll be able to help with things. Night Druid, your hair looks like an aurora. Lovely. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to try to utilize the land as much as I can while I'm here, for as long as I'm here. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay here, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, Yeah. I think so, Sophia. I think we will figure it out. It just comes down to getting her done. And the more work that I can get, which means that there are some emails that I have to send out. Have I thought about promoting my agency on the social medias? It does have a Facebook page. The problem is I really suck at Facebook. But I do have a Facebook page for the agency. Yes, using the land to garden and grow food. Damn right. And I feel like it's going to be worth it, The purple Cherokee you grew, McGuire, were delicious. I've heard that the purple carbon are even better. They're a hybrid, and they have more disease resistance built into them, which is why I was looking at the purple carbon instead of just a straight purple Cherokee. But yeah, I've heard good things about the purple Cherokee, And I do love a good heirloom tomato. I just, ooh, short travel bids. Yeah, the Insta and the tube. I've been thinking about getting a separate tube for the agency and learning how to work my fucking GoPro because I don't know how. Um, and absolutely doing travel vids. The only challenge with that also is that I have to I'm going to have to learn how to edit, and I have to learn how to work the GoPro, and then I have to actually travel so that I can get some footage from places. But yeah, absolutely. Night Druid. Ooh, Russian black tomatoes. That sounds good. Love it. We tried that and then gave up after one season. I would love to be into it more. Maybe one day the passion will return. I think that with me, because I've gardened before and I love it, I love it. And we're going to talk more about this during the latter part of the show. But yeah, um, I love gardening. I love being able to go outside and just get food that's just there, you know? And knowing that I grew it is pretty rad. Knowing that it's going to be as organic as we can make it because I'm not fucking about with pesticides and everything else. Um, I'm going to try to make it as natural as I can. Um, Mom has idle thoughts about getting some chickens, and we'd have to build a coop, but that's going to be a thing. Um, but yeah, I've been obsessing on watching gardening channels, and um, I'm just fired up. I'm just fired up, and I want to start seedlings. And let's talk more about this. Oh, Sophia's currently learning to edit podcasts. All right, good to know. See, I want to love gardening. I feel like I could love my plants, and I say hi to the backyard tree every day. So it's in the cards. Yeah. And it is a lot of work, Night Druid. It really is. But shit, it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. We're going to keep going on this topic. But right now, worthless little burp. It's night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time, a snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the things don't stick. September, June. I'm glad to hear that you're alive, and I'm sorry to hear that you're in a shitload of pain. That really sucks. You garden vicariously through your honey's dad. Fantastic. It's nice to get out there and get your hands in it, you know? Ooh, chickens. I know. Chickens. Chickens. I want to get one of the varieties of chickens that are snuggly and cuddly, like a buff something, buff Brahma, buff Orpington, buff something. And we do have a little something for Shut Up Matt. You can also do voiceover vids with images that outline travel tips rather than specific tips. Okay. Ooh, you've been taking your meds with applesauce and ice cream. Makes things a little better. Hey, you know what? Every little thing you can do to make taking the meds better, do that shit, Tamber June. All right. Let's hear what Shut Up Matt has to say.
Nothing's impossible, I have found. For when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, take my meds again. Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for a pleasant trip. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you very much. Shut up, Matt. Yes, if at first you don't succeed, skydiving is perhaps not for you. Finally up to speed. Mariana, here you are. Teresa Dawson says, apart from cults and true crime, I'm a Homestead Channel addict. Seed and garden chat is my jam. I love it. Yeah, I've been obsessing mostly on Epic Gardening and then the related channels, Epic Homestead and Jacques in the Garden. I love Jacques. He makes me so happy. Yesterday was watching a lot of videos about mushrooms, growing mushrooms at home. McGuire, you're going to bed. Well, thank you for showing up and bringing love. I appreciate that. Rosalind is right. Rosalind actually makes a good point. A lot of popular travel content is either sensational storytelling, intimate vlog storytelling, or informative for people who are going to places and want to learn. Yeah. I want to just help people and highlight places and go places and applesauce. That's one thing that's not so easy to buy here. I love your Mott's sauce. You know, Mott's is pretty good, but one of the best things is being able to actually just make it. If you have access to apples, you can make your own applesauce, and it's really not that hard. And I don't want to do like sensational storytelling. It doesn't have to be like that. Here's a rabbit hole TV binge watch. Ground Force. It's a bake-off, but gardening. Oh, it's bake-off, but gardening. Okay, nice. I'll check it out. But yeah, that's really kind of where I'm at right now. I'm really in my, I'm all up in my change of season feelings and my wanting to be productive and wanting to make things grow. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. I want to have Samantha Brown's job on Travel Channel. You bought her luggage. See, my favorite luggage is from Monos. I love it. You do make your own, but at the Mo, you don't have a kitchen. The whole house is a work zone. Right. That makes sense. Ooh, you managed to have a basil plant bloom again. Still not sure how, though, because I killed everything else. Basil's an easy one to keep going. It really is. And I'm going to be interplanting the basil and the tomatoes because they help fend each other's bugs off. But I was also thinking about maybe some nasturtium. I know that marigold, especially French marigold, is good at keeping people about and keeping critters away because they don't like the smell of it. But we do have a relatively tall deer fence. We do need to, I know that the raccoons would be able to climb over it. I might consider electrifying it again. Last time it was shorted out literally by a slug. We have to rebuild the compost bins. Chickens are the most underrated pets. If you socialize with them early enough, they're super friendly, but they all have their own personalities. Absolutely. And I want to be able to hug some chickens. I want to be able to not pay $900 for a dozen eggs at the grocery store. I want to spend some time with them and hang out with them and listen to their goofy little noises. Thank you very much, Night Druid. Yeah, I'm not about the sensational storytelling. And again, I was watching that travel get that just I just curse at him. I think the reason that I watch um the reason that I watch this guy is that I have permission to just curse at the screen. He makes me absolutely insane. He makes me bonkers. Um he's such a whiny little git, and he's gutted about everything, even though those things are like super inconsequential. Mint is easy to grow. It will also take over your entire lawn. It'll take over everything. Mint has, it takes no prisoners. Mint recognizes no borders. Mint is just going to colonize freaking everything. Um, Basil and tomato are a power couple for sure, and they are delicious together. And I just love the smell of walking through the tomato and basil area of the garden, just because the smell is just amazing. Nasturtium is pretty and tasty. I don't want to, dude, I don't want to give his name simply because I don't want to drive more views to his channel. But God, he's annoying, and I probably should. All right, I'll just say his name. He is my outlet for the day's troubles. Seriously, I was watching him at the Bulgari resort in Dubai, and he was bitching about the weather and how it's all cloudy and overcast, and the weather isn't being typically Dubai weather. And Choo Choo was sleeping in the chair behind me, and I'm just cursing at the screen. And I finally just said, yes, that's happening because even Dubai is upset that you're there again. The sky is crying. Dubai is weeping because you're there having a whinge about everything stupid. I mean, yeah, click on his videos. I watch his videos, and I have to, because it's such a reflex by now to hit the like button, and I can't do it. I can't do it. But I will tell you his name. I'm just not going to put it in the chat. I'm not going to write it out. He's called Walk With Me, Tim. Walk With Me, Tim. That's what he's called. That's the only time I'm going to say it. I watch his videos for the pure catharsis of finding the idiotic things that he's gutted about. I'm like, son, find another word. Reading over his titles and seeing how many times he was shocked about something. I stayed, blah, blah, blah. I flew this, blah, blah, blah. I was shocked. It's in so many of his titles. I'm like, how can you continue to be shocked? What the hell is wrong with you people? I mean, I just can't even with this guy. So yeah, get after it. I don't leave him nasty comments. I just do not hit the like button. I do not subscribe. Every once in a while, another video will get recommended to me, and I'm like, oh fuck, I have to, don't I? And so I'll watch it, and then I'll curse at him, and I'll feel much better. Basil, tomato, and olive oil, either on its own or with mozzarella. I'm drooling, and it's only 7 a.m. Oh, it's delicious. Trees of Dawson, we're heading toward winter now, so I'll be prepping for next summer and looking at winter veggies. Very nice. Mint is the kudzu of the herb world. Yes, Rosalind, that is 100% fact. I have an area that mint is the only thing that grows there. Yeah, because mint don't fucking play. Mint don't play. I put mint outside and thought it had died. Nope, not safe for consumption, but it's been coming back and back. Yes, it do, because that is the nature of mint. Ooh, and casillas. Took Ambien, so it's nighty-night. Oh, say hello to the Ambien walrus for us. Love you, peeps. We love you right back. Hugs for Cricket and Sharon and yes, and Jerry. Absolutely. And Xena Marlene to gardens and chickens. Chickens are where we get pecking order. Also, chickens hunting mice. Terrifying. You know what? We could use that. We've got a lot of mice. I should just let them loose in the garage. I am hate watching. Oh, he is a total nubber. Duff, you know who he is? Are you familiar with him? Have you seen him? I want to like him. He had his wife there with him, Gabby, and she's wearing this lovely dress. They were in London. And it's this lovely silver dress. And he actually let her be filmed with part of one bra cup unmatching, peeking out the top. He didn't tell her to fix it. I know he edits this shit. Later on in the evening, both were peeking up, and I'm like, you are the worst husband ever that you didn't even tell her that that was happening. She saw the finished video, and I bet she was mortified. He's a bad person, and he does bad things. Hate watching can be cathartic. Yes. Good to know whom to avoid. Yes. Oh, it's even worse. It's even worse, Duff. Branding on point. Everything. Every time he mentions the branding, yes, the branding is on point. Branding is on point. I'm like, bro, find another phrase. Get over yourself. And he gets really excited about, ooh, it's leather. It's real leather. Kay? Call me back when it's like really important. And yet he doesn't pay attention to the things that are really good brands in like the amenity kits on fancy airlines when he's flying first class. You're not going to pay attention to that? To like the full size bottle of cologne that you got when you were flying, what, Etihad or Emirates or something? You're not going to pay attention to that? Okay. Yes, his wife is getting in on the travel vids now too. Simon Wilson is Duff's favorite travel vlogger. Mine, specifically for cruise, are Ben and David. They're both Yorkshiremen, and I love them. Rosalind needs to learn how to make mozzarella. It's really not that difficult, from what I understand. Ned! I said it too quietly. Walk with me, Tim. That's what it is. I am shocked, outraged, and just completely in the dark about this topic, and I'm okay. As all you dirty stay-ups. Oh, Ned, it's good to see you. We're just talking about a particular YouTuber that I'm not putting his name in the chat. I'm not trying to put him on blast. I watch him basically because he gives me an excuse to curse at the computer because he's so fucking annoying. And Casillas, here she is throwing out those Musk lifesavers for everybody. Thank you so much. Once again, Manuel Ferreira. We've got somebody called Manuel Ferreira. The only Manuel Ferreira that I know of was an adult performer. Wow. Outing the lurkers. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody who got a membership from Anne, please remember to say thank you either in the chat or in the comments down below after the video if you're rocking the replay crew. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Mom had a flower box for her mint because she didn't want it to invade everything. Yeah. Oh, it does. Our new Chippin is just so sweet and quiet. When I talks to him, he just listens and talks back. Well, that's very sweet. Oh my goodness. Ned can't stay. Have to be at the airport in 3 flippin' hours. Couldn't see you were alive and not pop in though. Much love. Well, thank you very much, Ned. It's good to see you. May your flights be uneventful. Boring, even. On brand is ridiculous. On point, yes, even more so. And now, yes, and how many people can fit in the shower? Listen, as a measurement, I'm not really mad about that, but it is funny how stroppy he gets that people do get mad about it because he has to mention it now, like every other video. And Xeno Marlene to Ann can see, yes, 100%. Yeah, it's just, I want to like him. I really do, but good heavens. Or the La Mer lip gloss. I know. I love La Mer lip gloss. And bro, mention it. Pay attention. I'm so happy I decided to ask more about this guy. I've had a nonstop smile and laugh to myself hearing how much of an ass this guy is. He gets so annoying. So annoying. And whinges about the stupidest little things. I'm like, if you're paying £2,000 to stay in the hotel, why are you bitching about the cost of bottled water? Oh, I think we really got done for that. We didn't pay for it at breakfast. It was in the room complimentary, but they charged us £6 at dinner. I think we really got done. I'm a bit gutted. Stop it. Just stop it. Ooh. I get my passengers goodie bags as tips sometimes. Oh, that's amazing. The last one had a full-size bottle of Bulgari perfume. Mm-hmm. Tom and Ben are quite sweet. Did you mean Ben and David? Yeah, their nephew, all of the nephews are adorable, and they're just precocious, and I love them. Yeah, it's not as easy as ricotta mascarpone because you need like rennet, and you got to do things with cheesecloth and squeezing and all sorts of stuff, but worth it. Worth it. Duff, this is amazing. And you deserve it, but I am a bit envious because the only thing I ever want to know whenever I go anywhere or when I hear about a hotel or a resort or anything is who does their amenities? Like literally, I was talking to somebody, one of the sales reps for one of the Middle Eastern airlines. And my question was, who does your amenity kit for first and business? What brand are you using for that? And she didn't have an answer for me. And she said she was going to get back to me, and I never heard from her. Frustrating, but that's awesome that you get their amenity bags because holy shit, you get such good stuff in those. Especially if they're flying like Emirates or Etihad. I think Singapore does good ones. I've not seen Korean Air's first class, but yeah, amazing. Ooh, you sent a chipping photo. Okay. Boiled tatties chipped up, drizzled with olive oil, mint, spring onions, scallions, yes, and a decent white vinegar. Ooh, that sounds good. It's my kiddo, and I totally pray for a smooth flight. We drove an hour to the airport yesterday, and she missed her flight. I hate leaving this house, but I love her more. So, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's definitely English, Sophia. He is definitely, the colonialism is strong with him. So strong. Oh my God. And he's God, this whole thing is just, this whole segment of this show is so rude of me because I try not to talk shit about other creators, but when they're annoying as shit, I just, I can't. I don't understand. He can't be making that much from YouTube that he's able to pay for these outrageously expensive rooms on his own. So I'm wondering what his background is. Like, is he some kind of fucking landed gentry or something? I've no idea. Anyway, Ned, may your kiddo have a completely boring flight and actually make the flight as well. When I was little, Singapore Airlines used to give us paper dolls to play with and a small cup of hard candy to help with the air pressure shifts on little ears. Oh, that's the sweetest. I know some flight attendants say bringing them things is okay, but I'd feel weird. Wouldn't know what to bring. A gift card and a thank you card, I guess. Yeah, that works. That totally works. And you know what? Just, I mean, any kind of bit of appreciation for the flight attendants is huge because gosh, they work hard and they have a rough job. All right, let me see these chippins. Oh my goodness. Who is this chippin? Who is this? I need to see what is this chippin's name? Top Chat turned itself back on when I refreshed the page so I could see the likes. Yeah, it does that. Oh, you've got the Emirates contract for Scotland. So they're always the same. Alfie gets the mail stuff. Well, you know, what a cutie pants. I need to know who this lovely chippin's I need to know what this lovely chippin's name is. So adorable. Yeah, and if you ever get too many, I have some ideas of where you could send them. I'm so happy that the new job is working out well for you. This is amazing. The other interesting chicken fact, the Hollywood chickens are real and thriving. You mean Paul Hollywood's chickens? Or chickens in actual Hollywood? Thanks to the tip about Tim Minchin. What a voice. Is he a comedian too? I haven't seen signs of that on YouTube. I think mostly that his songs are his comedy. Ooh. Ones of my pupper would be appreciated. He squirmed out of my arms and landed on the floor while watching him for anything getting worse. Still stressful when I was young. We sat with other minors. The empire has reached its peak a long time ago, by the way, because of hubris. So, dude, tone it down. Yes. Danielle, yes, I heard from Nomi just today. You're not sure he has a name. Any thoughts? He's so white and princely. We haven't had him long enough. He'll let you know what his name is. Nonstop Dan was a passenger on the inaugural A350 flight to Edinburgh. He was lovely. Then a couple weeks later, I had a client who'd been on that flight too, and he was peed off. Oh, he was peed on. Wait, what? Oh, on the plane. Oh, you were sat with other children on the plane, other minors. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, why was he mad, Nonstop Dan? Here's ones for the pupper. Because all the YouTubers disturbed him with all their chatter and filming. Oh. Of course they did. Because that's what YouTubers do. And everybody's loud. He'll sit outside my window and just chat with me and stare at me. He loves hanging out. Oh, that's lovely. Does he let you cuddle him? Does he sit on your lap? Does he let you pick him up? He sounds delightful. He really is majestic, too. What a handsome guy. Clearly, he's attached to you. He likes you. You've been bonded. He's figured out that you are definitely one of his people. Can you imagine paying $2,000 to be annoyed for 9 hours? I know, right? Well, that's what earplugs are for. Hello? This isn't much of a challenge, Dan. Come on. Noise canceling headphones, especially if you're in first, they fucking provide them. Come on. It's not rocket surgery. Then again, I'm a bit Eliza Doolittle, so I can't imagine me flying first on any of those really fancy routes like Emirates. Because I'd be losing my mind. I'd be so excited about everything, and I'd be like, "Ooh, we're in the loo. Here, take a look at the amenities. Take a look. This is my goodie bag. You guys, check out these PJs. They gave me PJs. They're antibacterial or whatever they are. Look who designed them. That's incredible." How about be grateful instead of jaded, right? People can film discreetly at least, yeah, they can, and they can keep their voices down. Most of them have lav mics anyway, so, it's not. Do you know what? The rich people never tip. I only get tips from down-to-earth, old-school Scottish grannies and granddads. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty common. Yeah. Rich people didn't get rich. I didn't earn all my money from giving it away to the help. Yeah. I get so excited if I can go with you on a long, expensive flight, it'd be amazing. I know, right? I get so happy. I was in Korean Air livestock class. I was in economy. I got excited just because I could kick my feet. I had enough room and I have short little legs and I have a tiny little video of me doing little kicky feets. Tamber June, my dad is so old-fashioned, he'll turn his phone off completely and dress up to travel and bring a book. He's old school. He certainly is. The white chicken is nicer than the other chickens who tried to eat him. Oh, what a baby. My dad always gives us tip money, especially for traveling, because of all the work everybody puts in. Yeah, for sure. For sure. The people who work to make your trip pleasant work their asses off. And being a flight attendant is not an easy job. Eliza Doolittle on ATC. Come on, KLM, move your bloody arse. I was in, like I said, I was in economy class on Korean Air. I got excited because when I went to the loo, they had facial essence in there. I'm like, how do I know I'm on a Korean airline? Tell me I'm on a Korean airline without telling me. There's skincare products in the bathroom. That's how. It was amazing. The adorable little tube of red pepper paste. It looked like the teensy tube of toothpaste. It was so cute. I love that stuff. Just the little things, the little tips, the little tiny touches, the little coat hanger on the back of my seat. It was well thought out. I was a bit put off that there was no Wi-Fi on the plane, but also not put off because there was so much entertainment available. And I mean, yeah, it's a 14-hour flight, but I was so wired that I couldn't think about going to sleep. Probably should have, but yeah. Your Grammy collected those little things? Yeah. Yeah. The Hotel Shilla, the Four Seasons in Seoul, the Fairmont Ambassador. I've got loads of all the little things that What's His Toes doesn't even bother collecting from the hotels. Yeah, I've got loads of them in the other room, actually. I love them. It makes a difference as we're on zero hour contracts usually, only paid when bums on seats. Yeah. The only person banking is the boss, but I enjoy it. Just wish peeps were a little more thoughtful. And that makes sense. That makes sense. The only reason I didn't tip when I was in Korea is because they don't. There's no tipping culture. But everywhere else, if I know that there's tips and that it's something that can be done and won't be frowned upon, they're getting tipped. The attention to detail for no other reason than wanting to provide a great experience is what I always appreciate. Yes, Sophia. Yes. 1000%. It's just, tiny little things that they do to make it so that whatever it is that you're experiencing is the best that it can be for that price point, perhaps. But like on both Etihad and Emirates, when you are in first class and you get your caviar with all of its fancy fixings, they're also serving it to you with a mother of pearl spoon. Because why would you throw a spanner into the mix by serving it with a regular metal spoon when mother of pearl is what it tastes best off of? It's the little things that make sense, the tiny little touches. And I love that. I love that. The facial essence in the economy class bathrooms on Korean Air. Because why? Air travel is drying as fuck. So they put it in there to help you. And there are people who will bring sheet masks on board and put those on during the flight. Hi, done it, been there, that girl. And on Korean Air, nobody's going to look twice at you for it. Other airlines, they might, but on Korean Air, they're not going to look twice at you for it. I had the CEO of a large pharma company in the US made numerous requests, didn't help with his very heavy suitcase, and left no tip. I felt like throwing a suitcase at him. I would have wanted to Hulk out as well. I'll pay more for flying anyway because I need leg space. I might as well get the most out of it. Damn right, Sophia. Teresa says, same in Australia. No tipping, but I've always given more if I can for an excellent server or human who helped make my experience better. Yeah, absolutely. And if there's a way to leave comments, talk to their bosses, I'm making note of names all the time for people who help me. Absolutely. 100% I do that because any kind of big ups that you can give them to their bosses, I know on cruise ships it makes a huge difference. I don't know where else it makes a huge difference, but yeah, I know that I try to, anytime somebody sends me a post cruise or post flight survey, I fill that bitch out. And I've got names and names and names. I'm bad at remembering names most of the time, but when it comes to stuff like that, when I know that people's livelihoods can be improved if only I mention their name a little bit, absolutely, I'm going to do that. Absolutely, 100%. So, yeah, I mean, it just comes down to appreciating what people are doing for you, even just a little bit, showing that you notice that they are a human that exists, you know? Tamber June likes the bulkhead seats. I can't stand them. I want some under the seat in front of me where I can put things. But some people dig them and I do not. But good for you. I've had great TSA experiences and always give a good review when they deserve it, and constructive criticism is needed. There you go. I wouldn't mind if I was doing Uber, but these folks are very wealthy, and I really do my best to make their trip comfortable and safe. Geez, I always tip my taxi driver. It's nice to be nice. Yeah, absolutely. I'm here with you 100%. Leaving an awesome online review is great too. Yeah, it is. It is. And that gets noticed as well. And hello, Dancing in the Rain. Good to see you. But yeah, it's nice to be nice. It feels good to be nice. Revolutionary idea. Treat humans humane. Right? Good heavens. All right, ducklings. I'm going to wrap things up. We've gone to, no, you're not moaning. Oh, you had a lovely lady who asked for a hug once. Oh, that's lovely as well. Yay. Well, if I'm ever flying Emirates to Scotland, I'll have to find a way to cough up for the really good tickets so that I get chauffeur service so that hopefully I'll get you and I'll be able to ask for a hug. It costs nothing to be nice. That's right. That's right. Pamela Lowe said it. Teresa Dawson said it. And that's the thing, is that what does it cost you? I am glad that I got to see the Chippen too. What a cutie pants. Well, if he doesn't tell you what his name is soon, then let us know and we'll figure it out. Just made it. There's Millie the Dandelion. You've recently had a birthday, and I didn't get a chance to sing to you. We've had other people with birthdays and anniversaries and everything, and I've just been fucked off and looking at other stuff, dealing with the rest of the world. How old is the baby pupper that fell down, Timber June? Let us know. Sorry, I've just pulled something out of my sock. There was something in there that was irritating me. God, my feet are in terrible condition. Sometimes being nice isn't believable no matter how hard you try because you're just over the day. Well, yeah, but I really try. I've been over the day, and I try to do as much as I can to make sure that the other people with whom I come in contact aren't affected by it. I have had other stuff going. He's 4. What, 4 months? 4 weeks? He's very little. We got to figure out what to name that chippen. That rooster boy. I don't know that it's much more important, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot recently. And right now I think it might be burrito time. Getting ready for work, so can't replay all separately, but see you all in sending loves. Can't reply all send. Yeah. I think it's burrito time, everybody. Oh, entirely. Sometimes I can tell from their faces while I'm saying the right words, it's less believable than it should be. Yeah, I usually just tell them, listen, I myself have had a rough day, but I really don't want to take it out on you. So if I sound a bit exhausted, if I sound a bit done, it's because I am. But it's not your fault, and I thank you, and I appreciate your effort. Not because I don't mean that they're helpful and I appreciate it, but because the day needs to be over for me. Yeah, absolutely. I hear you, Rosalind. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. Happy birthday, Millie. We can order you a cake or your fave sweet. Yeah. I hope that you did something special for yourself, Millie, on your actual birthday. I'm going to wind things down. Timber June going to lie down with the heating pad. Very nice. Teresa, appreciate you showing up. Well, it's a lot, beautiful cricket. Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see y'all. And the getting back to work and getting my act together is it commences. It commences tomorrow. So right now it's burrito time because I'm shitty freezer burritos, y'all. It's just a thing. It's what I do now. I will be back here tomorrow. Perhaps the same bug time, perhaps a bit earlier. I don't know. But I will be back here tomorrow, and it will definitely be the same bug channel. In the meantime, I want you all to sleep well, be safe, watch out for deer, take your meds, stay warm, have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. Remember to hit the like or the dislike. Check to see if you're still subscribed. Please continue. Please consider subscribing if you've not yet. And I'll be back here tomorrow. Zena Marlene to you. I do have to adjust to having a life again after not having to be a caretaker anymore. I do. And I got to get my ass back to work. I just do. It's important because, well, I'm broke as shit. Yes, Zena Marlene to burritos. Shit, yeah. I'll be back to see you soon. Very soon. And in the meantime, peace to you.